What's up, you guys? It's Brandi. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today I'm coming on with a foundation review video, but it's going to be a little slightly different. This is more so like a revisited foundation review video. I've already done a review on this exact same foundation a few years back. I will link it above and also in the description box below if you want to check out that video, of course, after you watch this one fully through. Too Faced has collaborated with one of my favorite YouTubers who is amazing, you know, hashtag Black Girl Goals and all of that, Miss Jackie Aina herself. Feel like, you know, I'm her little sis, but she don't know it yet. But she has hooked us up and collaborated with Too Faced and come out with some different shades, the undertones that are supposed to be better, everything about this foundation in terms of matching color-wise. She had her hands all up in the mix. So I'm excited to try this out. I picked up one of the newer shades. It's of course the exact same formula as the other foundation that I reviewed. So all of the claims that I said within that review video still stand to this day. I'm going to briefly tell you guys what some of those were, but I don't want this video to be too long because I'm excited to get into actually trying it out and seeing how this foundation shade works for your girl. As I always say, if you're new here, welcome to the family. Go ahead, click that red subscribe button if you are not a subscriber and you want to support. If you like what you see, click the red subscribe button. So if you guys are interested in today's video and you cannot wait to see what Sister Jackie has developed for us, then stay tuned. Okay, so jumping right in, I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation here in one of the new shades. And while I was online purchasing this, I decided to go ahead and grab one of their newer products, which is the multi-use sculpting concealer, because this one seemed like it would be a good shade match for me. And it's also from the Born This Way line. So normally, if you have products from the same brand and they're from the same line, they're normally supposed to work really well together. So wanted to give it a try, especially since they say you can use this sculpting concealer for a lot of different purposes. So what I'm going to do really quickly is read to you guys what the claims are on the boxes, and that's pretty much going to be it. If you want to know more details about the foundation, how I felt about it, the consistency and all of that, then definitely check out my first video because I was more in depth with that one than I'm going to be in today's video. It has coconut water, alpine rose, hyaluronic acid within this. It's supposed to be hydrating, long wearing, photo friendly, and non-comedogenic. I can never really get that word out completely. It says this is an oil-free foundation that masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin. Coverage so undetectable and skin so naturally flawless, they'll think you're born this way. It says with the concealer, you can cover, contour, highlight, and retouch with this super perfecting natural finish concealer / makeup hybrid. The ultimate multi-use formula for a modern and hydrated photo-ready complexion. So it's pretty much saying it's supposed to do about the same thing that the foundation does, but you're also able to use the concealer for a lot of other purposes. I ended up going with the shade Butter Pecan for the foundation. So I looked at all of the shades. I think Jackie came out where she helped design maybe 9 or 10 new shades. So she was looking out for us. Like, it's a lot more variety. I already knew when I saw this one online, like the undertones of it felt like it was up our alley. This looks like it might be a good match. It does look a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more warm golden for me because my body is a little bit darker and I feel like it leans towards red in the summertime when it gets darker, but we're gonna try to make this work. Okay, so let's start on this side. Aunt Flo decided to bring a guest with her this month, and you know, this guest just doesn't want to leave. So we're gonna see if this foundation actually covers him or her up. So it's more so like a pump and a half all over my face. And I'm gonna go in on this side with my Morphe M439 brush and blend it out. Okay, I can work with this shade match for sure. I don't know why I always put way too much on my forehead. I don't even need this much coverage up here. Now this is a medium to full buildable coverage foundation, so I'm definitely getting that medium. As you guys can see, my acne scar, or this like active scar, is still peeking through some. So I would say it's definitely medium because it's taken the redness completely away. It's kind of like a faint shadow. Okay, now on the other side, I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender. And I'm definitely getting, of course, less coverage on this side. By using the Beauty Blender, you can still see my acne scar a lot more on this side. But it definitely evens out your skin very easily. The shade match isn't bad. It is like a tad bit more golden than it needs to be for my skin right now in terms of matching it with my body, but this is loads better than the first shade I ever used from this line. I do look a little tad bit Oompa Loompa-ish. It is looking pretty orange on me right now, but I feel like I can definitely make this work a lot more. I'd rather for my foundations to be warmer than for them to be like really pink or grayish. I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I didn't even tell you guys how much you get. You get a half of a fluid ounce, which is not bad because foundations typically have a full fluid ounce. This is half of that. And I love how large the doe foot applicator is, so I'm assuming it's gonna apply a lot of product. And I'm assuming this is going to give me like some full coverage for these dark circles. So I'm ready. Okay, look, y'all, are y'all getting this? I am blown away by this concealer. The shade match, how it is flawlessly covering up all of these dark circles. I can definitely see this as something I'm gonna be using all the time. It is the perfect shade for me. I love the formula of this. It's very moisturizing. Of course, I am gonna set my under eye really quickly. I'm gonna use my ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder in Banana. Surprisingly, my under eye didn't really get much creasing, even though it's been sitting there for a while. And I strongly against baking on myself because I have dry skin, especially underneath my eyes, and it will be looking cakey as I don't know what. So I just go in and pat it out. So this is what the base is looking like with just the foundation and the sculpting concealer. And I have to say, y'all, this is looking flawless. It looks really good. The foundation and the concealer, they're not settling into my forehead lines at all. So what I'm gonna do is go and finish the rest of my face and then come back on and let you guys see the starting point for the day. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've now finished the rest of my face, and I have to say I'm really loving it. It's nice and glowy. It looks like natural, but you still tried a little bit. I feel like looks like this never go out of style, which is why I've been rocking this exact same look pretty much all spring, and I'm gonna be rocking it all summer because it's a no-brainer. I might switch out the lipstick and stuff like that, but I just feel like this is a universal type of look that you can take off my face and put on anybody else's face and have this same type of aesthetic. I just really like it. I don't feel like makeup needs to be a whole lot in order for you to feel good, look good, and all of that. So anyway, that's just my little 2 cents that I wanted to put in here. Anywho, I am loving the application of both of these products, the shades and all of that. Right now I have nothing bad to say about these products at all. And if they hold up and still look this amazing at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a happy camper. This was amazing for the under eye. Like, y'all, I look like I have no bags or anything underneath my eyes. So this worked amazingly. I really want to pick up a darker shade so I can use it for contouring. If you guys are interested in me doing like a contour and highlight, no foundation routine video using these concealers, definitely let me know that in the comment section below because I'm actually interested in trying that out. When I come back on later tonight, I'm really mostly going to be focusing on the concealer and also letting you guys know if like the foundation oxidized. It's only going to be about the shade match and the color and all of that. I'm not going to talk about anything in terms of wear or consistency of the foundation or anything like that. So if you want to hear about that, this isn't going to be the video for you. You need to watch the other one in conjunction with this one. That is all I have to say right now. It's currently 12:57 p.m. so it's almost 1 o'clock. I am going to try to keep this on for as long as I can in terms of seeing how the concealer holds up throughout the day. This is going to be our starting point. I will check back in with you guys later on tonight to let you know how all of these products have held up. So see you then. All right, you guys, I'm back. It's now the end of the night. It is 9:33 p.m. So I've had this foundation and concealer on for about 8 hours, which I feel like is a good amount of time to let you guys know my thoughts on it. Now, I'm gonna remind you guys again, this is pretty much a revisit foundation review video because I've already tried out the Too Faced foundation. I feel like this is pretty much a really good match for me right now. This is kind of like my summer shade, or in between winter, spring, summer, all of that shade right now. If you are my skin tone match currently, this would be the better option for you to go with. Of course, it is a little bit more warm golden tone than I would like. It's not a perfect spot on match, but it's a heck of a lot better than what I tried out in the very first video. This right here was very easy to work with and blend and make work for my skin tone, my undertones, and all of that. I feel like Jackie definitely hit the mark with this one. I'm gonna be keeping the shade because y'all might not know, I returned the other one after that video, which I do. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna force it to work. I'm not gonna waste my money. I'm gonna return it. So that's my thoughts on the foundation, the new shade. Now, in terms of the new product I tried out, which is the multi-use Sculpting concealer. First off, I have to say, I really love this shade. The undertones are absolutely perfect for something that I want to use as a brightening concealer. I definitely liked the consistency of it, how it blended out. It was super easy to blend out. There is some creasing. However, I don't know if it's due to the concealer or the powder that I use. I just recently started using the ColourPop No Filter setting powder that they came out with. I used it with the ColourPop concealers and I got creasing, and I used it today and I got creasing. And I feel like the reason that I'm getting creasing underneath my eyes is because of that setting powder, not because of the actual concealer. Overall, I really like the formula of both of these products. Highly recommend them. Let me know what you guys think about how these products held up on my face, if you're gonna be trying some of them and all of that good stuff. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and show your girl some love. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the family. And until next time, I will see all of you beauties later. Bye.